Hey, Y&R fans, welcome back to the channel. And yes, it's Friday. Happy Friday, you guys. TGIF. We've made it to the Friday cliffhanger. And we're talking Genoa City buzzing. And it's not just the sound of coffee machines at Crimson Lights either. In a day that feels like a fever dream of corporate espionage, emotional confrontations, and brewing rivalries. Yeah, our residents of Genoa City are all tangled up in their webs of deceit, desire, and drama. I'm going to give you a few highlights, but before I do, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more. First, we got Summer, relentless in her pursuit of this custody case. Victor is questioning Audra and Kyle, and then we got Billy confronting Chelsea on what he heard at the park between her and Adam. So without any further ado, let's unpack this Friday cliffhanger drama in Genoa City for August 16th. So we got Audra fresh off the jet from the city of love, Paris, where she's been dealing with more than just croissants and berets. Now she struts into Victor's office over at Newman, still dizzy from a whirlwind of power meetings and champagne toast. Now her face is a picture of professional fatigue, yet her eyes sparkle with the fire of someone who tasted success in the face of international challenges. Now Victor, the puppet master that he is, wastes no time with any pleasantries. He throw a curveball, questioning if Audra's partnership with Kyle over at Glissade might be stirring the pot in Summer's custody battle. No, Summer is stirring the pot in Summer's custody battle. Now, Audra's eyebrows shoot up, and I don't blame her. You think I had time to plot while charming French egos, she countered, and her eyes all narrow. Victor's expression, of course, is stoic and unreadable. And you talking about a man that like keeping people guessing. Then enter Kyle, storming in like a thundercloud, and immediately the room is crackling with tension. Kyle's is quick to accuse Audra of cozying up to Victor behind his back, but Audra dismisses his paranoia with a wave of her hand. Now, she's been busy saving their project from a logistical nightmare, not babysitting his fragile ego. Now, Victor intervenes, reminding the two of them that this project's success depends on their cooperation. Audra agrees to meet Kyle at the office and is determined to hash out their differences. Now, across town, we got Summer grappling with her own demons. Over at Society, she meets her mom, Phyllis, and her eyes are a stormy sea of emotions. Summer is exhausted from this emotional roller coaster with Kyle. Yeah, you're driving the roller coaster and you're riding in the front seat, Summer. Now, she's frustrated not just by Kyle's actions, but by her own inability to detach from the drama. Now, Phyllis, being the ever-protective mama bear, prods her daughter for more information. Summer recounts her last conversation and spat with Kyle and the subsequent conversation with Victor that felt more like a hostile negotiation than a fatherly chat. Now, Phyllis, trying to strategize this whole thing, is hinting at a deeper issue. Are you sure this isn't about jealousy, Summer? Good question, Phyllis, because you're probably right. However, the question hangs in the air like a dark cloud. Summer's reaction is, of course, visceral, and her eyes are flashing with anger and hurt. Jealous of Audra? Oh, of course not. But Phyllis, yes, she's not convinced. She knows the signs of a wounded heart, and Summer's displaying all of them. Now, Phyllis tries to navigate this whole conversation carefully, but Summer's emotions are raw, and her defense is on high. She insists that she moved on, yet her words betray her own actions. Now, Phyllis, sensing this whole precarious balance, suggests Summer need to take a step back and maybe reassess her strategy. And of course, she's like, oh my God, you're taking Kyle's side? You don't believe... I'm like, here we go again. Summer, if it's not something that she likes to hear, it's always on Kyle's side. Anyway, it's a delicate dance between mother's concern and her daughter ego and pride. So now we're in Chancellor Park, and a seemingly innocent gathering takes a turn for the dramatic when Chelsea and Adam's subtle intimacy is spotted by Sally and Billy. The air is thick with unspoken tension as Chelsea's voice is quivering while she reassures Adam that they should maintain the facade for Connor's sake. The two of them says that. Sally's observant eyes don't miss a beat, and her suspicions about Adam and Chelsea are growing, and Billy, right right beside her, piecing this whole puzzle together. Chelsea, later at Crimson Lights with Adam, is a bundle of nerves. The stakes are high and the walls feel like they're closing in. Now, Adam is trying to soothe her. His voice is steady as an anchor in a sea of her anxiety. But the more he tries to comfort her, the more Chelsea's doubts tend to gnaw at her. Can they really keep up this whole charade? Billy then walks in, catching Chelsea mid-confession. She freezes, her heart in her throat. Billy's not there to play games. He look at Chelsea right dead in her eye, his expression a mix of concern and determination. Just stop, Chelsea. I need to know the truth. Now, Chelsea's resolve is crumbling and the dam breaks as tears stream down her face. So meanwhile, Audra finds solace at Neil's lounge where Nate greets her with a smile that could melt ice. Now, their casual affair is laced with the thrill of the forbidden and the comfortable of the familiar. Now, Nate's playful flirtations are definitely calming to Audra after her contentious day with Kyle and Victor. Now, as they sit in a dimly lit corner sharing laughs and secrets, the world outside is fading away. But as fate would have it, guess who shows up? Kyle. His presence is a reminder of unresolved tension. Now, Nate is quick to shield Audra, but she's not the one to hide. She faces Kyle head on, ready to address the elephant in the room. Kyle, however, is not in the mood for diplomacy. All these accusations are flying between the two of them, and Audra's patience is wearing thin. She has enough of being the scapegoat for Kyle's insecurities, and I'm wondering, when is this going to end? Are they going to work together, or is this whole project going to implode? So now we got Phyllis, one that's never shying away from confrontation. She corners Victor Newman over at Society. She got a bone to pick with him about his meddling in her daughter's affairs. Now, Victor's amusement is apparent, but Phyllis isn't there for his game. She warns him to stay out of Summer's life, to let her find her own way without his manipulative tactics. Now, Victor, playing it cool, brushes off her concern with a smirk. He ain't about to reveal his hand to Phyllis, not when the stakes are high. But Phyllis ain't no fool. She knows Victor's moves are always calculated, always aimed at furthering his own agenda. And finally, back at their house, both Adam and Sally. Adam finds Sally waiting for him. Her posture is rigid with tension. He tries to lighten the mood, recounting his day with Chelsea and Connor, but Sally, yes, she's not in the mood for small talk. Her eyes search his, looking for signs of deception. Adam, I need you to be honest with me. And of course, with her saying that, the weight of her words are hanging in the air. Definitely a silent accusation that Adam can't ignore. Okay, so there you have it. I know you guys got a lot to say. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What did you think about Summer being relentless? Nobody can tell her the truth because she can't handle the truth. She always think the truth is taking Kyle's side. Victor is questioning Audra and Kyle, and Audra and Kyle are throwing jabs at each other. I don't know if this whole plan is going to blow up in all three of their faces. And then Billy confronts Chelsea on what he heard in that park, and obviously from the preview for next week, it looked like the truth is about to be revealed. Also, make sure you stay tuned for the bold and the beautiful recap for today, as well as we got Lee giving Poppy surprising news. We should be getting the results of that new paternity test that Bill decided to take with Luna, and then what happens next with the threat on the table of Finn saying that he's going to tell Steffi what Hope has done with that kiss. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. And until the next one, I am T from Soap Corner Talk, and we will see you next time. Bye, Soapies.